What's happening, people? It's your boy Pulak here at the India Gaming Show 2024. Heading straight to the PlayStation booth. Come, let's check it out. So, could you tell me about your fondest PlayStation memory?
Man, there's so many of them. I think I would have to go very far back, because I think in like '98, my brother-in-law had ordered a PlayStation 1, right? Which came home, and he was in the US, so it was being taken to him in the US. And I was like, no, we need to test it and see that it's working and all. It was my first ever console. And I think that moment when I played, and I think that's why I'm wearing the t-shirt, was the first Metal Gear Solid was the first game that I played on PlayStation. And I think for me, A, seeing a game in 3D for the first time, and B, feeling that controller rumble vibrate for the first time in my life without expecting it, I think was one of the most profound, like, oh my god, wow moments of my life in gaming. And over the years, there's been so many. I think over the years, the most recent one I think would probably be The Last of Us Part 2. I think just as a game, the way it was, the way emotionally that story was, and all the wonderful moments in it. There's something about a lot of PlayStation exclusives, God of War Ragnarok. These games really stay with you beyond the duration that you just play them. I think it's very special.
I remember I started PlayStation with my PlayStation Portable, and then moved on to a PS3, and I would go to these second-hand stores to buy CDs, and I still have those, and I have like a giant library of PlayStation games, and I still hold all of them, and I still try to collect them. So my fondest memory PlayStation still continues.
My fondest PlayStation memory is within a game, which is God of War 2 on the PlayStation 2. And when I first realized that there was a mini game in that game, and when my mom entered, I was like, "Mummy, ये तो game ही है. It's allowed. It's okay." So that's my fondest memory, where I was allowed to view things that I'm normally not allowed to. PG-13, guys.
Mine was when I got the PS3. Yes. I was like, kitna shiny hai. I would wipe it every night.
Do you still do it though?
No, I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you don't.
What about
now, you? You must have the PS5.
The PS5. Now I'm on the PS5.
So my fondest memory was when I actually bought the PS5, because it is my first ever console. So yeah, just buying the PS5 and being glad that I can finally play all the console games and all the exclusives. Also, beating my friends up in Mortal Kombat.
Which games on the PlayStation are you looking forward to most this year?
This year, I mean, obviously there's Rise of the Ronin, of course. We're looking forward to that for sure. There's another one, because I like to play a few like fairly chilled out, mellow games these days. So I've been quite excited about this game called Open Roads that's coming up. It's sort of like a nice story-based chill game. There's the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Is that the one which is just out? Which I'll hopefully have time to play as well.
I'm definitely looking forward to Rise of the Ronin, and I think Contra's just come out. Can't wait to try Contra on the PS5, because I've been like a die-hard fan of the old one. But Rise of the Ronin, definitely something that I'm looking forward to. I really wish PlayStation starts dubbing some games in Hindi so I can start voicing for them. But can't wait for Rise of the Ronin to come.
I'm looking forward to Rise of Ronin because I hate Souls games, and it is a Souls-like game, and I'm going to be weeping and crying like crazy, and it's going to be great for people to view this endangered Parsi dude doing that. And also Dragon's Dogma 2. It's going to be the game of the year. Mark my words. It's going to beat Skyrim. It is going to beat every other RPG that exists right now.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay.
The Rise of the Ronin for sure. Because see, I'm a married man, so countering, blocking, managing inventory, that's my life. So I'm waiting for the Rise of the Ronin because of that specifically. Yeah.
I'm eagerly waiting for Rise of the Ronin because I love playing Souls game. It is a Souls-like, so I'm eagerly waiting for Rise of the Ronin. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
In a one-on-one fight between Spider-Man and Kratos, who'd win?
Oh, very hard. I'm gonna go with Kratos purely because he's a god. Right? He's a god. He's gonna win.
It's obviously going to be Spider-Man because Kratos doesn't exist. Kratos is not real. Spider-Man is real. We have... How do I explain this? Spider-Man has spider instincts. Kratos has rage, which has slowly decreased over the games, and now he's becoming more fatherly. He's becoming more controlled. Spider-Man doesn't have control. Spider-Man is a lack of it.
If you've forgotten what fathers can do, you should visit my childhood.
Spider-Man doesn't have a father. It doesn't matter. He's an orphan.
That's the only thing he's been missing in life is a good spanking, and that's what Kratos will deliver when he comes in.
Well, I mean,
I think this debate will never end.
I mean,
But-
Zendaya gives him a damn good spanking anyway, but that's a different thing altogether.
I'm with Sanket on this one.
Yeah.
So a fight between Aloy from Horizon and Abby from The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm gonna go with Abby just for sentimental value because I enjoyed Abby's entire character arc way more than Aloy. So I'm gonna go with Abby. Also because Abby got a lot of hate on the internet, and I'm Team Abby. I want to support Abby.
And she's got big muscles too.
I mean, I've been a diehard fan of Horizon Zero Dawn, so I think to be able to start from your tribal roots and go all the way to kicking AI butt, Aloy any day, hands down.
Yeah. Eloy for me too, but that's just because her calves, like she really does not skip leg day. She's really healthy and she can really climb. I mean, have you played Uncharted? That guy, Drake, is not half the character that she is. So right? Am I right or am I wrong?
We are in March, it's Happy Women's Day to everybody, and Aloy for the win.
They all even lift.
I lifted the PS5 and it was good.
I lifted my standards in gaming over the past month and I have become insane. Like from hating Elden Ring to now. So yeah, I do lift, bro. My standards every day.
Abby might take this as much as we, What do you think? I heard that you had some opinions for Abby before. But yeah, I think it's a equal matchup, I believe.
But look, Abby's good. There's no doubt about it.
She has the muscle,
But Aloy is like she's smart. She's got technology. She's trained in the field.
Yeah.
Abby is just she's reacting to the apocalypse.
So in a 1v1 between you and him, who'd win?
Probably him. But also I think he's a little lucky samurai because he's got a phone with him.
He's got a sword too.
See, I mean, even in this is the age of content creators. Even ancient medieval Japanese artists have to be active on Instagram.